Hey guys, welcome back to the Pride of London. I know it's been a little while since I last uploaded, but we're back with a new Premier League season. But before we preview that, I want to just talk about last season a little bit. Conference League and obviously the Club World Cup, which counts as last season. So yeah, let's talk about that quickly. Obviously winning the Conference League. Look, and of course everyone expected us to win it, and it was pretty plain sailing. Teams that we had to play. Obviously, until we got to the final, obviously we went 1-0 down. Wasn't playing exactly that well, but second half we just absolutely blew them out of the water, and ended up winning 4-1. So yeah, obviously going on to the Club World Cup, I will say I didn't really have the confidence to say that we would win it. I know you could say we had the easier side of the draw, but that sometimes that's just the way it is. But obviously, we get to the final. Everyone's expecting PSG to absolutely, run away with it, absolutely smash us. But never, 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 never underestimate Chelsea in the finals, especially European finals. Arsenal fans, should know about that. But yeah, we absolutely smashed them 3-0. They're absolutely rattled after the game. Yeah, honestly, I like this win going into the new season will definitely boost the squad morale. The confidence is risen. I think we could definitely, if we can show that type of performance on a regular basis during the season in the league, we can most definitely win it. But yeah, another 2 European trophies added to the trophy list. We won it all, and no one else can say that. And also I just wanted to touch on a certain pundit on Sky, like completely downplaying Chelsea winning the Club World Cup, and is completely downplaying the chance of Chelsea having their title challenge, and I think one of his comments was, "It's not a real competition." Then what is it then, Jamie? What it's UEFA own the competition, so it's clearly a proper competition. And I think he also mentions Liverpool and Arsenal should be playing in it. That's like, no, that's not how it works. You have to win the Champions League to qualify to be in the Club World Cup. And to qualify for the Champions League, you have to win your league and finish in the top 4, which is what Chelsea did. We won the Champions League back in 2021. So yeah, we qualified for it. We won it. Honestly, I think he's just jealous of the recent success of what Chelsea have got recently. Because I think I remember him saying, obviously when Chelsea were going through the new ownership and stuff like that, us buying players, I think he said, "Oh, Chelsea need to stop buying players, and players need to stop going to Chelsea," or something like that. I think he's just absolutely, honestly, I can't. It's every time he's on commentary, I just can't stand to listen to him. So yeah, honestly, the guy, I don't think the guy's actually had a good footballing opinion ever since he's been on Sky, to be honest. So yeah, that's enough of that. We're going to move on to, let's do transfers. So obviously we get João Pedro, Liam Delap, Jamie Gittins, Hato, Esteval as well. And I think if I was giving it a score out of 10, I would say I'd give it give it an 8.5. I just think we, just need that keeper really. Even though Sanchez did really well in the Club World Cup, but I would need to see more of that performance a bit more regularly. But yeah, no, I'd say I'd have given it an A if we, signed a keeper. Obviously, we've got Hato, which is Cucurella's back up. Obviously, we've got two new strikers in Delap and Pedro. Obviously, Gittins and Ivestal wingers as well. So, obviously, I can't wait to see more of Esteval as well. For what I've seen of him so far, he's just. I think he's going to be another, Hazard type of player. Really, I think he could be really important in years to come. So yeah. Obviously, transfers going out. Obviously, you've got Kepa going to Arsenal, Madueke, Kieran Dewsbury-Hall going to Everton. Obviously, Felix going to Saudi. So I think overall, the only player that we would really sort of, I wouldn't say miss, but I guess in midfield we're kind of stacked at the moment. So that's probably why Dewsbury-Hall's gone. Obviously, attacking wise, we're quite good in that. That's probably why João Felix has gone as well, and obviously Noni going to Arsenal. Last season, I don't know. I don't think he was good enough, really. And to be fair, I don't think he would do good at Arsenal either. So yeah. Obviously we've got. Is Xavi Simons still close? Apparently City could hijack. Hopefully not. Obviously Nkunku is probably likely to leave with Jackson as well. Obviously, you already know my opinion on Jackson. I just don't think he's been good enough, really. So yeah, hopefully he ends up going this season. Going into the new season, obviously we have Crystal Palace on Sunday at 2:00. Obviously Palace coming off of a Community Shield win, beating Liverpool on penalties. I still expect us to win the game, but nor do I think it's going to be, I think it'll definitely be a tough game. Depending on if Gahey and Eze start, because they could be potentially leaving. But yeah, I'd say maybe probably a 3-1 win at home for Chelsea. Also want to talk about our season targets as well. And what I really want us to really go for this season is the league, because we've not seen it since, is it Conte 2017? And yeah, I'd really like us to really, really push for that. Because, it would be really nice. Because obviously we won Champions League recently in the last, 4 years or so. I guess an FA Cup would be good too. Obviously that's probably my favourite trophy. But yeah, no, the league is definitely what I would want this season. A good Champions League run would be nice too. And yeah, no, definitely, I say I would want the league and the FA Cup this season. Yeah. Let's go with that. Who do I think will be our most important player? Obviously, Moses Caicedo, because honestly, because I think it goes under the radar how much of a fucking brilliant player he is, honestly. If we lose him, yeah, I don't think we could be challenging at all. So yeah, our top goal scorer, I think, will be Cole Palmer or João Pedro. I think it could be between them two. And maybe Cole Palmer for most assists as well. So yes, I'll go for that. In terms of obviously previews and reviews, I probably won't be doing them because I'll probably be missing some Chelsea games due to work. So I think what the format will be now is like a podcast sort of thing. Maybe once a week, I write down subjects to talk about, and I'll just talk about them. And obviously, whether I do or do not watch the game, or a Chelsea game, I can also talk about that as well. And if I don't watch the game, I will. If I don't watch the game, I'll probably just watch some highlights, or just try and get like opinion from my friends who are Chelsea fans. So yeah, so that's how things are going to work going forward. So yeah, Pride of London is back. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you on the next one.